All right, good morning, guys. Today we're going to do some math with Miss Welch, and we are going to be working on fractions. So we've already learned so many things about fractions. We know how to identify and write fractions. We know how to add and subtract fractions when we have a like denominator, meaning that it is the same number on the bottom of both fractions. And today we are going to learn how to multiply fractions. So we have a few things we need to remember before we hop right into multiplying fractions. So we need to remember that when we add and subtract fractions, both fractions have to have the same denominator. So that means the number on the bottom has to be the same in both fractions in order to add them together. All right. Another thing we need to remember is that when we add and subtract fractions, the denominator stays the same. We just add and subtract the numerators, which is the number on top. So here's my example. If I have 13 fifteenths and I'm subtracting 6 fifteenths, it would equal 7 fifteenths. The 15 stays all the way across, and I do 13 minus 6, and I get 7. I hope you guys are remembering that, because we've been practicing that a lot, and you guys have been awesome with it. So today we're going to learn how we do multiplying fractions. When we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators and then the denominators. So those are our two steps. First we multiply the numerator and then we multiply the denominator. So that means when we have our answer, the numerator and the denominator of the answer will be different than the two fractions we just multiplied together. So let me show you how to do this. I've got a couple of examples here. So I'm going to start with the one right on top. I have 2/3 times 1/8. Now I've written out my steps right here. First I multiply the numerators straight across. Then I multiply the denominators straight across. Now it doesn't matter which order you do this in, but I usually start at the top and then go down. So if I'm multiplying straight across, that would be 2 times 1. 2 times 1 equals 2. And then I'm going to multiply 3 times 8. And 3 times 8 is 24. So let's do another one. I hope you guys are following along right with me. So for this one, we have 5/6 times 2/4. I'm going to give you a second to write that down. All right. 5/6 times 2/4. I start with the numerators and multiply straight across. Remember, we're multiplying. Stick with that multiplying. So 5 times 2 equals 10. And 6 times 4 is 24. Nice job. I didn't mean to do 24 2 times, but I don't think I did it again. So let's check out over here. Again, going straight across. 1 times 4 is 4. 3 times 7 is 3 times 7. Nice job, 21. Here are our bottom two. I gave you a little bit trickier numbers, but you're still doing the same thing. You multiply the numerator, and then you multiply the denominator. So 21 times 2. Let's say I don't know how to do that in my head. I can come over here and I can add 21 2 times. And I found out that it's 42. Now 30 times 3. I could add 33 times, or I could just multiply it like we've done before. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 3 is 9. Oh, 30 times 3 is 90. 42 over 90? Is that still a fraction? Yeah, that's still a fraction. We have a numerator and we have a denominator. So it doesn't matter what numbers are in here. As long as you have a numerator and a denominator, you have a fraction. Let's go on to our last example before I give you guys your work. So we have 6/3 times 7/9. In this one, you'll notice that the 6 in the numerator is bigger than the 3 in the denominator. That means that this number is over 1. So that's cool. It's nice to notice that. So we're going to, again, multiply straight across. So 6 times 7 equals... Nice job, 42. And 3 times 9. What is 3 times 9? $27. Nice job. Our answer, if I look at our answer, my numerator is bigger than my denominator. That means that my number right here for my answer, is that bigger than 1 or less than 1? That's right, it's bigger than 1, and it's an improper fraction. All right, guys, I hope that this was really helpful. I'm going to attach a worksheet for you to do. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will help in any way that I can. I plan to do a Google Hangout this week at some point, so we can talk about this multiplying of fractions, where you multiply the numerator straight across, and then you multiply the denominator straight across. I hope this was helpful. All right, see you later.